Mom says it'll watch over you. Mom and Dad are waiting for us. Let's go home.
Okay.
Welcome once again, manipulators of digital fate. This is not Capricorn, this is FINNGON, his editor. Capricorn decided to play one of my decks in the early access, so I've decided to hop in for this one. The deck's name is called Endling No More. Is it a Sultai graveyard deck. If you've seen the Golgari graveyard deck from the from the Pro Tour, or you have seen it on the ladder, you might have seen the Golgari graveyard. It used like a Huskburster Swarm and Hollow Marauder in it, with some other mill cards like Molt Tender and so on. What I wanted to do was to upgrade it a little bit with the cards in the talk here, like Stillness in Motion. I added the Awaken the Dead, and I also wanted to go with a little combo in it as well, which I know Capricorn likes. He loves his combos, he's allergic to instants, but this deck does have an instant. The combo basically is about Avenger of the Fallen and the Naga Fleshcrafter. You shall see it in action when you look at the video more. But before we go to the video, you can hit like and comment, and you can subscribe if you like this kind of content. And of course, Capricorn is gonna definitely be streaming. I don't know if he's gonna stream today, but he's definitely gonna stream tomorrow. And it's you can go to his channel. That's twitch.tv/QuarantineCapricorn. He's live and breathing. He's there and streaming. There we go. But without further ado, let's go see the deck tech he has made.
Alright, so this is Endling No More, and this is a deck that my editor Finn came up with for Sultai SelfMill, and this one's kind of wild. It came out of left field and surprised me with just how crazy some of the turns could be. But basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to self-mill Naga Fleshcrafter into the graveyard so that we can use its renew ability for 3 mana, exile it from our graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target non-legendary creature we control, and each other creature that we control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn. So theoretically, if we're self-milling or discarding or whatever the case may be a ton of creatures into the graveyard, and then we use Naga Fleshcrafter, we can put a counter on Avenger of the Fallen and turn all of our creatures that are in play into Avengers of the Fallen. Avenger of the Fallen is a 2/4 death-touching human warrior for 1 black and 2, and has Mobilize X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. So when Avenger swings, you're going to make a 1/1 token that's attacking for every single creature that's in your graveyard, which is already kind of crazy. The death touch is just gravy on top. Awesome card. But when you put the counter from Naga Fleshcrafter on top of the Avenger of the Fallen, turn everything into Avenger of the Fallen, if you have 5, 6, 7 creatures in your graveyard, all of a sudden you're attacking with like 25, 30 tokens, as well as the Avengers themselves, and it just gets absolutely insane and out of hand. We've even got some alternate wing cons in this deck as well that we'll get to in a little bit, but let's start at the bottom of the curve. First of all, we've got 4 Molt Tender. They're going to help us to mill extra cards to fill up that graveyard, and also ramp us mana by using some of the cards we don't necessarily need in the graveyard, any of the non-creatures. We can exile those, keep all of our creatures for the Avenger of the Fallen, and still get the mana that we need. We've also got 4 Gnawing Vermin. We can play it on turn 1, self-mill ourselves, get a huge head start to filling up the graveyard for the Avenger of the Fallen and some of the other cards in the deck. And then it's also pretty good in combat. We can chump block aggro, kill another 1 toughness thing when it dies. Gives us a lot of value in general. Also counts as a creature when it's in the graveyard, and it's one of those small creatures. These 8 1-drop creatures are other creatures that will be on the battlefield that will become copies of the Avenger under the right circumstances, and potentially get us that win. Moving on to the 2-drop slot, we've got 4 Overlord of the Balemurk that's coming down for its impending cost. This is just going to fill up our graveyard even more and get us a creature to play, just constantly putting pressure on the battlefield, which is what we need. Another creature wide is another creature that can potentially become an Avenger later, and even more cards in the graveyard means that those Avengers are going to be more powerful. We've also got 4 Stillness in Motion, which is a brand new enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you mill 3 cards, and then if your library has no cards in it, you have to exile this enchantment and put 5 cards from your graveyard on the top of your library in any order. We're mainly using this just for the mill, just making sure we mill 3 cards every single turn, which is nice. But having that, you know, sort of mill protection where when we'd otherwise be dead, we might have a turn or two to try to pull out the game is nice little bit gravy. But we are mostly just trying to mill with this, and it does the job pretty well. Moving on to the 3-drop slot, we've got our removal package. 3 Awaken the Honored Dead, which can destroy any target non-land permanent on Chapter 1. But then on Chapter 2, it continues our synergies, lets us mill the cards we need into the graveyard, and on Chapter 3, we can discard whatever we need to return a creature or land from our graveyard to our hand, so that we can get the key cards we need to make the deck function, which is really nice. In addition to 3 of those, we have 3 Overwhelming Remorse in the removal package, because we fill up the graveyard with creatures so quickly that a lot of times we're just casting this for 1 mana at instant speed, exiling any creature or planeswalker, and sometimes that makes the difference between us being able to pull out the win. So really nice piece of the removal package, an even split between the Overwhelming Remorse and the Awaken the Honored Dead. I am exhausted and sick and tired, and I apologize for the way my voice sounds because it's been a pretty insane early access, and my dog keeps snoring. Bandit, stop snoring. Alright, moving on. We've got 2 copies of 3 Steps Ahead. We didn't want to go too crazy with these, but there's a lot of versatility here. In the right circumstances, in a pinch, it can be a counterspell, but that's really just an extra use here. We're looking to either create a token of one of our primary creatures that's important to the deck, or just draw cards, discard, so that we can fill up that graveyard some more and dig into some of the pieces that we need. And in the best case scenario, maybe we're doing both, which can be really nice. And then at the top end of the deck, we're running our alternate win cons. We have 4 Huskburster Swarms, which are 6/6 Menace Death Touch creatures for 8 mana, but they cost 1 less for each creature that we own in exile and in our graveyard. So a lot of times this is coming out for just 1 mana. And in similar fashion, we have 4 Hollow Marauders, 4/2 flyer, that can come out for just 1 mana if we have 6 or more creatures in our graveyard. And when it enters, they have to discard a card. And sometimes if they don't discard a card that has a high enough mana value, we also get to draw a card, which is a nice little bit of extra value. But the thing about Hollow Marauder and Huskburster Swarm is they're nice alternate targets for the Naga Fleshcrafter. So if we don't have an Avenger to target, we can just turn all of our smaller creatures that we've been curving out with into copies of Huskburster Swarms, which all have Menace, all have 6 power, and can sometimes just swing in with all of those to get the win, or potentially just a bunch of Hollow Marauders in the air, which is super awesome. So this is the deck. It's pretty wild. I'm on the cusp of losing my voice because I've been sick throughout the entirety of early access, but we did the damn thing. If you're curious about the lands, that'll be in the deck description, so check that out. Now let's check out the games. Alright, we're going to try to keep this. It looks pretty alright. We've got a lot of Molt Tenders. So, we'll see what we can do there. Pass turn. We're going to mill with the Molt Tender. Should be good next turn. Alright, mill a card. We do have a land. I'm going to start with Overlord of the Balemurk. Get some more stuff in the yard. We got 3 creatures total. We will Gnawing Vermin. Exile a land. Mill. Another creature. I guess we do another Gnawing Vermin. I could see playing the other Molt Tender instead. But I think getting our graveyard filled up quicker gets us to Hollow Marauder. So I'm going to try and make that happen. I'm going to try. Let's see. Underground Mortuary. Dump you. Milk. Mill. Thank you. Molt Tender. I think we're gonna win next turn. I legit think we're gonna win next turn. We just turn everything into a copy of the Hollow Marauder, right? And we swing for like 24 damage in the air, 25 damage in the air. Unless he kills our Hollow Marauder right here. Which is probably why he's drawing. Trying to find the removal. Dude, he's getting ready to line it up. I know he is. I know he is. We aren't falling for that. Tap out. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it. Do it. Nope. He knows what we're trying to do. He's terrified. We just need a second Fleshcrafter in the yard, and we're probably good. There it is. There it is. Show me that instant speed removal. Hi. Hello. Hi there. Welcome. Welcome to Earth. Have a nice day. It is not a draw. It is not, in fact, a draw. That is a glitch. That is a win. That is -5. Thank you very much. I think we can keep this. I think we got a Molt Tender on one. Rubble Belt Maverick. How Rubble Belt is your Maverick? put you in there so that we can go like this and exile you and get more things in there. A whopping 1 creature. Oh, we're getting nowhere fast. It's okay though. We'll make it work. Do we need to kill something? Opulent Palace. Do we need to kill something? I think we need to do this. That's what I think. Or we'll just do that. And then we'll pass the turn. You don't want to attack me now, do ya? We set up our line. And now we hold the line. Insidious Roots, sure. Goodbye, Tenders. Hardly knew you. What would you like to get back, sir? Why, hello there. You didn't want to attack? Great. Arashin. Avashin. Dadashin. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. And also... Wait, why do I have to exile 2? Oh, because I'm using 2 Molt Tenders. Get out of here. No attacks. No attacks. Oh, baby. We be awakening. We be awakening. Nature's rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Feel the flow. Alright, we're milling 6, baby. Let's go. Give me all the good stuff. Thank you. I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you. We will exile this guy. Welcome to Huskburster. Still no Naga, though. Still no Naga. Balemurk. Molt Tender. Unpleasant. Being sick is awful. Gorehound, sure. 2, 3, 4. No, you don't have the roots anymore. So we can't harmonize. Come on. Come on, man. Dude just won't stop playing cards. Yes, all of your timeouts are used. All of them. Sure. Excuse me. Really? Dude, can you just be done and stop playing Rubble Belt Mavericks? Dude just does not stop playing Rubble Belt Mavericks. Just refuses. Holy moly. Guess we probably want to play a Hollow Marauder. Now we get the Naga Fleshcrafter. How wonderful. I guess we gotta just do some swinging, right? So let's do it. Let's get to swinging. One of our Balemurk's gonna come online, so we'll still have a big blocker. And we can use our Molt Tender mana to make a 1/1 with Great Arashin City. 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐿, sure. Look at that Widow Dragon. Coming to get you. Hello, sir. Dude just keeps going. Just never stops. Well, because he doesn't have roots. That's the problem. He'd have a bunch of huge creatures he could start smashing my face with if roots was still out. Attack me. Do it. I'm here, kill me. Kill me, I'm here. I'm here. Kill me.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Mill a card. Couldn't make a spirit. I'm gonna choose to mill instead. Oh god. What do we want to make a copy of? 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐳? Balemurk? I could see a lot of opportunities. I think our days of being able to trigger something like the Goldkeeper are probably behind us. Let's make the Balemurk. Get ourselves some more gas. Finally, a Naga Fleshcrafter. We'll get back a Huskburster. What do we do? Turn everything into a Huskburster and swing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does he have 12 blockers? 6, 7, 8. He only has 9. So I think we win. Pretty sure we win. What do you mean a draw? That was a hard fought win. That was no draw. This is a very slow hand. We do get to surveil into something. Hopefully to play on 2. And then we can awaken the Honor Dead on 3. So it might be worth keeping. Since we're on the draw, we get to see an extra card. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it. It's not amazing, but I think it's good enough. Fleshcrafter in the yard already. That feels good. Sinkhole Surveyor. Alright. I mean, I guess we don't give away our green yet. Voice of Victory. I think we gotta just do the thing here. Get rid of the Sinkhole Surveyor, set ourselves up with some mill. Next turn should be good though. Doesn't play anything. Wow. Alright, I think we will Overlord. Get back. I guess Molt Tender. Play the Molt Tender. And hold up the Overwhelming Remorse. Pass the turn. That seems pretty good. That seems alright. I'm confused. Why did it not give me 2, 3, 4? Why didn't it let me respond? I'm so confused. This is instant speed. Oh, Voice of Victory. I forgot about that. I forgot about that part of the card. Well, we won't make the same mistake again. That's for sure. I want another Overlord. I'm gonna get rid of the Molt Tender. Get back an Overlord. And we will fill up the yard again. Grab, I guess, an Avenger, right? We're gonna do this. We're gonna play this. We don't need it anymore. And we're gonna pass the turn. That seems pretty much fine. Oh, he's scooping already? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, we're up against Croakies. We have some good early plays. We're gonna keep this. Although everything enters tap, which is kind of a bummer. We'll play the Kishla. The archive. The archive. Good old Molt Tender. Legion Extruder. Woof. Super woof. Guess we probably want to do this, huh? Perilous Snare. Hit the Overlord. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Molt Tender. Stillness. Alright, let's see what you got. Looks like Jeskai artifacts. Yeah. Synthesizer. He only hit one, though, off the battlefront. Oof. Oof. Very oof. Very, very oof. Gnawing Vermin. We don't really have enough to do anything else right now. So I think we just gotta pass a turn. That's kind of a bummer. Another United Battlefront. It's gonna be rough. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, there they go. This deck has reared its ugly head. 100%. Ugh, no creatures? This is rough, man. This is rough. I guess... I don't know if we Hollow Marauder or Huskburster. I guess we probably want a Huskburster, huh? Exile a land. No tax. We're actually so close to having lethal if he was to swing all, but we have to block. Another one? Oh god. Talk about favoritism, my god. This program loves you. Absolutely loves you. Well, that was rough. Right. We're up against 𝐒𝐿𝑉. We got all three of our colors. Let's do it. We're going to start with the sewers, try to find a land. Hey, there's a land. We'll probably play that too. Play both Gnawing Vermin. I think that's better than the Stillness. I guess we go forest. Let's see. Shocking Sharpshooter. Let me think for a second. I don't know if we want to hold up the counterspell. No, we definitely don't want to do that, right? We just need to get out the Stillness. Like, 100%. Enduring Courage. Not too bad. Millicent Beauteous. Play the Great Arashin. We've got 4. I think we just play Avenger. It blocks pretty well. We don't get to hold up the counterspell, but if he kills it, our Huskburster becomes a total of 4 and we can play it. Which is kind of cool. Okay. That's kind of weird. But I will accept it. Do we Huskburster? Or do we hold up a counterspell plus draw discard? Or do we just win? If we Fleshcrafter 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we would hit for 14. We need more. We need more. We're gonna pass the turn. We're gonna hold up, counterspell, draw, discard, and set ourselves up. That's what we're gonna do. 𝐒𝐿stoke No. Absolutely not. Can't believe we didn't hit a creature, though. Willowrush. I think we win now. 6, 12, 18. Yeah. That's lethal. Oh wait, no it isn't. Because we removed a creature from our graveyard. So he goes to 1. That's crazy. Oopsie. Alright, I should have just played the other Huskburster and the Stillness and waited one more turn to Naga. But I mean, we should be okay, right? We just need to get through with literally anything. No, we got him.
Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at Patreon. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible, so honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your contributions. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. The more likes we get and the quicker we get them, the bigger this channel will grow and the faster it will grow. I'd love nothing more than this channel to become something very special for you guys, but it's entirely up to you how fast that happens. Also, if you'd like more deck text, that's somewhere over there. And if you'd like to see what else the channel's been up to lately, that's somewhere up that way. Also, subscribe, circle below, do all the things.